And what's going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. And of course, we're always working on a weekday. If it's a Tuesday or Thursday, we're live. It's about ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming tonight. ISG basketball, as we'll see a couple of the better 2K players in the world playing for cash and prizes as we get you set for the NBA and what's going on this weekend and the very latest from the National Basketball Association and everything in the world of basketball, including March Madness going on, Sweet 16, picking back up tonight. We'll get into that, and it's all live right here on Stadium Sports Network, Valley Live, also Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. As we're live from Club Flamingo, we're making history here, esports and gaming at Club Flamingo here in New Jersey. All right, we'll come inside here. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, Madden, NFL, CFP League, 2K Association. Good to be back with you guys. It's a Thursday night around 8 p.m. Eastern. We're always live on Tuesdays and Thursdays talking the latest in the NFL, NBA, college basketball, college football, you name it, right here. And folks, we are making history, like I just said. We're here at Club Flamingo, folks, right here in Hackensack off of Route 46. Oh, you gotta love Club Flamingo, man. Got some great dancers, got the great bartenders, great staff here. Tony and his staff to do a fabulous job here in Hackensack off of Route 46. Shout out to the young ladies there, Andrea and Heidi. They are your servers tonight, man. It's going to be a packed night here in New Jersey. Got a promoter from New York that's going to be working tonight, man. Going to get a lot of people out here. As they like to say, yes, it will be raining. The thunderstorm. Is it a quad storm? Is it a tsunami? Guess we'll find out right here. The monies, the dollars, they will be fun. Where are dollars at, as they would say down in Memphis, Tennessee. Here live from Club Flamingo here in Hackensack, New Jersey. All right, let me go ahead and bring in my brother, my player partner, my brother from another mother. There he is, Nubyjas Wilborn, up in Pittsburgh, PA, writer for Sports Illustrator and SI.com. It's the confluence. It's the confluence, folks. The three rivers in Pittsburgh are, my friend?
The Allegheny, the Monongahela.
Wow.
They combine at the confluence to form the Ohio, which makes the three rivers.
The one river that starts with an M is, again?
The Monongahela.
Monongahela. That's close.
Yeah.
That's close. Yeah, Allegheny. Yep. And the Ohio River, man. How's everything going? How's everything up there in PA?
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who the quarterback's going to be for the Steelers. The
Mason Rudolph. You know that.
Yeah, that's what they say. We'll see. They say some guy named Aaron may, but I don't know. We don't know about that yet. But apparently it's not going to be Russell Wilson. So we will see.
We talked about that on Tuesday. Russell Wilson, of course, he was at the Knicks game the other night, signed with the New York Giants on Tuesday, man. But you ready to get this thing started, man, as we get set for 2K Association and talk the latest in NBA and college basketball?
Absolutely. Let's get right into it.
Let's go ahead and do it, guys. Let's take a look real quick at the rules here of ISG basketball, the intersection of sports and gaming. 2K, the game that you'll be seeing in the background there, Hall of Fame. They're playing with competitive rules. 1 versus 1. Current rosters, we like to call those regs. All 30 NBA teams are available, 5-minute quarters, and it is the King of the Hill format. Winner stays on the sticks, and we've had a winner the last couple of weeks. He is Reezy playing with the Celtics, and he's won the last 2 times he's played. All right, how about the prizes here as we take a look about that, because it's all about the shmoney. If they don't get the money, they're not going to play. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets $40, so he gets 80% of the pot there. The runner-up gets $10 in cash, and the player that wins 4 straight gets an NBA licensed zip chair. Folks, go check out zipchair.com, one of our fine sponsors. Zipchair.com, they literally make the best gaming chairs in the world, office furniture, gaming desk, you name it, sofas, all that good stuff. Got all 32 NFL teams, all NBA teams, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, and also college and NCAA-inspired chairs. Check them out. Also, if you have any custom pieces, they can do that for you as well. Shout out to our good friend down there, Tina Altadonna, the marketing lady for ZipChair. Check them out online, zipchair.com. All right, how about the matchup here? We used to have a bracket, but it's the matchup. This week's 2K Association matchup live here from Club Flamingo here in Hackensack, New Jersey. It is RJwatts playing with those rich, creamy nuggets. Is it a 5-piece, a 4-piece, a 10-piece? We're going to find out. And he's going up against the 2-time defending champ right now, the King of the Hill, Reezy, playing with the Celtics. All right, let's learn a little bit more about these 2 young men, and we'll start with the former. There will be RJwatts, and I love this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Shout out to RJwatts for real talk there. fighting for our country, man, in the armed services, in the military. Shout out to RJwatts there from Russell Watts from Chicago, Texas. Is that right? Chicago, Texas? Sure, I guess. Hey, there's another Nashville that's not in Tennessee, so you're right. There's Paris all over the world, so there you go. Chicago, the Shy, down in everything's bigger in Texas. He's age 31, a U.S. Army active duty member, and he was in the 100K Play Now qualifier. He was the runner-up there in that event. He'll be going up against, once again, two-time champ, the King of the Hill. That would be Reezy, MustBeReezy, Leon Fitzgerald, old Fitzy, from Cypress, Texas, 26 years of age, and he is an Echo Tech, ladies and gentlemen, so wicked smart, pro-level tournament quarterfinals, finalists, and also back-to-back King of the Hill champion here. Well, let's take a look real quick at the standings. Molly Pop Grapes, grapes as sweet as candy. Check them out online, mollypopgrapes.com. Molly Pop bringing you the sweet grapes that they have, guys, and they're taking the world by sweet storm. You see that pink bag promise, you got to understand you're getting the high quality produce there, mollypopgrapes.com. They also got the Molly Pop juices here, man. The pressed juice, we'll get into that. Check the standings here, 2-0. Andrew Richmond there, 1-1, and there's Nubyjas Wilborn. You got to pick it up. He is winless. We like to call that a bottom feeder. He is 0-2. All right, let's go ahead and bring everybody else in here. There's my girl, Peace Up, A Down. She is always in the A-Town. Andrew Richmond, sportscaster, esportscaster extraordinaire down in the A. Shout out to Molly Pops. There you go, Brian. Thanks for sending me the Molly Pop pressed juice, man. This right here, Berry Blush. mollypopgrapes.com. Get into the pressed juice, and it's really good too, by the way. Andrew, who you got tonight? You got C's or you got Nugs? Matchup of the last two NBA champs.
Well, you know what? Sometimes it's good to go with a hot hand, especially because it's all about March Madness. You got to get hot at the right time. And who else has been hotter than Reezy, baby? Off the Reezy, Fasheezy, Lemon, Squeezy, go ahead. You in the strip, the gentleman's club, easy.
Sports bar. Sports bar.
The sports bar, sports bar, and
it's that too, but yeah.
Yeah, sports bar for Sheezy. So go ahead and give me Reezy so we can get it up in that easy, whether it be a gentleman's affair or whether it be a sports affair as well. Yeah.
Hey, Nubyjas, Andrew just blew our cover, man. Thanks, Andrew, for putting that out there to everyone. Put us on blast.
No, sports bar.
Here. Not so good. Hey, there's no lie about that. You did not lie, so you did tell the truth. Nubyjas, who you got? You got C's or you got 5280 there at Mile High?
Let me go Celtics, man.
Why is that?
Celtics.
Why is that?
Unfortunately, Reezy has. I have not had much luck betting against Reezy. It's been twice. So I hope that when I bet with him this time, he actually wins. So pressure on you, Reezy.
Forgive me for I'm not familiar with your game. I think you're starting to familiarize yourself with Reezy.
Yeah,
huh?
I've gotten very familiar with the last two games.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to roll with him this time, and we're going to see if I am correct here.
I think I'm with you on this one as well. I'm going to roll with Reezy, not only because he's playing with my C's. I don't know why I'm wearing purple and gold with the Lakers. Yuck. But hey, he's a two-time champ. He's the King of the Hill, and he's playing with my C's. In order to be the man, you have to beat the man. We'll see if RJwatts, I'll tell you what, RJwatts is a fighter. He's in the armed services. He ain't going to roll over. I know that. We'll see if my guy, man, playing with those Nuggets can get it done tonight. Andrew will be conducting the interview with the winner at the conclusion of tonight's game. All right, RJwatts playing with the Nugs, and Reezy playing with the C's. Guys, go ahead and lock it up live here. Club Flamingo in New Jersey. Also live on Valley Live Stadium Sports Network, Watch Stadium Sports app, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Guys, good luck. Play it out loud now. Good luck to you. Are they? Do I see the famed parquet? Yeah, they have TD Garden right there in Boston, off Causeway Street. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, NBA 2K Association City League, right here live from Club Flamingo. Got Nubyjas Wilborn right below me. Also from SI.com and Sports Illustrated. Reezy, the King of the Hill, the two-time champ, playing with the Celtics. He's got the ball scoreless here. RJwatts, bottom of the screen, playing with the Nuggets. He is a member of the Armed Services. All right, guys, that pregame show brought to you by our good friends right across the street, actually right next door, Fat Bastard and Sons. Shout out to those guys, Fat Bastard and Sons. Check them out online.com. A restaurant and lounge, man. They've been in business for about 20 years. And folks, with a name like Fat Bastard and Sons, you know they love food, right? And that's easy to kind of figure out, man. Family-owned business, been around nearly actually 40 years, so double the 20. They're bringing you the best pizza around. Also got a full bar there. They have a passion for great food, and they've also got excellent service, man. They got pizza, a lot of the American food, man. Cheeseburgers, they got Italian food as well, man. Pizza, they got everything that you want right there, and a bar. Check them out online, fatbastardandSons.com. Also right off of Route 46 here in Hackensack, fatbastardandSons.com. All right, let's come back here live here inside of Club Flamingo, literally right next door. Let's go ahead and get this thing started and talk a little National Basketball Association. Boy, there was a lot of things I was going to talk about this week, but I guess what took over the last, 24 hours, once again, it's bizarre. We're back where we were 3 weeks ago, huh, Nubyjas? You got Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James. Of course, LeBron James confronted Stephen A. Smith literally 3 weeks ago at the Lakers game. Didn't like what Stephen A. had to say about his son, Bronny James, and being a father. Bart, of course, LeBron James on Pat McAfee's show brought up Stephen A. again, said basically he's like, a pop star and all that stuff going around and continuing to, talk about this. Stephen A. Fired back on First Take earlier today, man. He said he lied. He said he was pouting and LeBron was in his feelings. And he's a little mad that because LeBron's not his GOAT, MJ's his GOAT, so he's mad and he's butthurt and he's all in his feelings. Guys, this is getting a little nasty, back and forth. What are your thoughts here? We'll start with you, Nubyjas. I didn't want to ask you whose side you're on. What do you think about this latest volley and barbs and the escalation?
This kind of reminds me when back in, 94 when baseball had its strike, right? Okay.
1994.
And people said millionaires versus billionaires, right?
Players versus the owners.
And that's what this is. This is a near billionaire in LeBron versus a multi-millionaire in Stephen A. These are rich people problems. You know what I'm saying?
First world problems.
Right. These are not even first world. These are 1% problems.
Not even 1%, 0.1%.
Yeah,
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, look, people know what Stephen A's contract is. We know what he was doing. We know what LeBron is out here doing. And that's just Stephen A's ESPN contract. I mentioned he's got his own podcast. He does the General Hospital stuff, and apparently he's a political operative of some sort. With
Victor Newman.
Yeah, he's got all that going, and he's got the stuff he does on Fox. I mean, come on, man. Whatever. And LeBron, we know what LeBron is. Okay, these are two grown behind rich men arguing over nothing at this point. Okay, let's be clear. LeBron doing that at the game was performative. He wanted people to see it, which is why he did it. Okay. And Stephen A. talking about he'd have swung on LeBron.
Yes. What you think about that? He said, hey.
I mean,
he knows he can't beat him up, but he said, hey, man, I would swung on him.
Look, let me tell you something. I know what it sounds like.
How about LeBron showing and tweeting or on social media on Instagram the boxing thing from like 5 or 10 years ago?
Amazing.
Quality trolling right there. Womp womp.
Yeah.
I mean, look, let's be clear. LeBron James.
They both wilding.
But they both wilding. Also, let's be clear. Stephen A's not a little dude. Like Stephen A's got 6'2", right? 6'4". He got some size to him. Yeah, he's got some size to him. Like, he's a college basketball. Like,
but it ain't 6'9", 260 though. Come on, so let's not get it twisted. Athletic anymore. Yeah.
Big man.
Well, LeBron said it's not true no more about the $1 million body. But anyway,
who you got in the fight? Real talk. Who you got in the fight?
You know the answer, Larry.
It's LeBron. Okay, keep moving. Right.
Now I'm saying, come on now. But now, yes, if someone hits you, you have the right to defend yourself because that's what it is. But if
you get up,
I'm about to say, I said, LeBron hits you once, you might not get up. And I mean, and I don't know if LeBron can fight or not. I just know at that size and that strength, that man gonna pack a punch. Even if he can't punch.
Get in here,
get in there, no problem.
Get in here, Andrea.
I mean, honestly, whatever was going on in ESPN earlier today, that was scaring the girls' territory, okay? I will replace the girls for another world, but you're scaring the world, okay?
Well, while he's at the sports bar, right?
Yeah, at the people at the sports bar, right? For real, they're getting scared because I don't know. Having Wendy being over here. First of all, LeBron didn't only just make shots.
Called Wendy weird.
Yeah, he called Wendy
Yeah, that's
weird.
messed up, man.
And Wendy was also on the thing. And then Kendrick Perkins decided to insert himself into it. And it was like, yeah, I blocked LeBron too. What is going on right now? I don't even know. The commissioner himself doesn't even know, because the commissioner, during a very serious press conference, had to be like, what do you think about the situation? And I'm embarrassed for Adam Silver that he even has to address this. The only person that comes off looking good in this whole situation, I guess, is ESPN, but even they don't look good because you're fighting against the product, and who knows with the commissioner, who obviously doesn't like the fact that their own product is being slandered, now has to fight through all of this. It's bad.
Wrap it up like 20 seconds. Go ahead, wrap it up.
It's all bad.
Yeah.
It's all bad.
Well, I was gonna say this real quickly. LeBron went on Stephen A's turf, went to ESPN.
Yeah.
You know what that was all about. That was an escalation. And guys, I got my popcorn. I'm here for it. These are two grown men. Look, it's probably not professional, but I don't care. Exactly.
Look, they got money. They're not hurt by this.
Right.
They'll be fine. This all seems silly. And unfortunately, it also proves true a saying that I've heard, unfortunately. The messiest blanket is a man.
Right.
And unfortunately,
all right.
It sucks, but unfortunately, we're proving it right.
Yeah.
I've got a small sneaky suspicion. We're going to be talking about this again here soon. Like I said, it was literally just 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Real quickly, that LeBron is my GOAT for hitting that game winner too on top of this. Like, add an extra element of Messi. I'm just saying.
Here's the deal. I appreciate Stephen A. We're both in the media, but MJ's my go-to. I'll just leave it at that. The first quarter brought to you by our good friends at Black Seed Brothers. Check them out online. Black Seed Brothers at myhealthstation.org. Black Seed Brothers, guys, welcome folks to Harlem's sweet slice of black seeded watermelons. Each seed is rooted in history, and we're talking about Southern history down south, as they like to say, packed with health and filled with happiness. Black Seed Brothers are bringing you, the community, their favorite natural Southern sweets with their health stations on wheels. You can check them out right there. You can find them 139th Street and Lenox Avenue, and they're open 24 hours a day. Once again, located on 139th Street and Lenox Avenue with those health stations on wheels. Check them out online. Shout out to Terrell and his beautiful wife. They're myhealthstation.org. All right, we're back here live here inside of Club Flamingo here in Hackensack, New Jersey. Larry Ridley here. Got Nubyjas, Wilborn, Andrea, Richmond, and the players. Reezy playing with the C's. RJ playing with the Nuggets. Got a 21-17, a 4-point lead there for the champ. Reezy playing with the C's. All right, guys, get back to the NBA here. We were talking about LeBron James. Let's go to his old team, and that would be the Miami Heat. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. So the latest out of the Miami Heat is, of course, they're struggling on the court, and maybe there's a reason for this. Coach Spo, maybe one of his players is trying to date his ex-wife. Look, there's a big story that came out earlier this week about Nikki Spoelstra. Of course, remember they got divorced in 2023. She was accused of fumbling the bag. She was a dancer for the Miami Heat. That's how they met. Eric Spoelstra, a little bit later on, late 2023, early 2024, got that huge deal, $120 million contract. Now she's been accused of some social media posts and some likes on Instagram, a bunch of them, at least by my count, at least about a dozen, liking some stuff on Jaquez Jr. And that's where the rub is. She did come out on her podcast and say, guys, you guys are plugging. This is not going on. Andrea, your thoughts here. The ex-wife of the coach entangled in an entanglement with one of his players. Your thoughts here down in MIA.
Listen, I don't believe that a lot of people in the limelight are as necessarily as cryptic as people think they are. Like, obviously, you would hope that some people would not do things that would cause them to be in this situation in the first place. And, sometimes when there's a lot of smoke, there is fire. But this is all from like a Reddit post in which somebody was like piecing together everything that was going on. And in my opinion, it has a little bit, I don't know if you've seen that meme, where it's that guy who's in the suit and he has like the red tape going out everywhere, the red yarn. And it's like, guys, I promise you, this is the thing. It gives me a little bit of that. can the Heat just be bad right now? Can there just be a tuft in the locker room because of the fact that the Heat are bad, and maybe that's why there aren't smooth feelings going on? I think this is a little bit too much investigating, and going into people's Instagram likes. That's you can find a lot of information from it.
Trying to connect the dots. I see it, but look, Nubyjas, she did have to talk to Jaime Jaquez's wife, or his fiance, and his mother. So she did have to sort of address this. Do you believe these rumors?
What are we doing? Not you, but I'm talking about just
as a society, right? Yeah.
As I mean, my God, where are we going? What are we doing?
There's Nick, when she was a Heat dancer there.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, look, man, I don't know what's real or not. I just know this lady saying it ain't happening.
Can we call it player development?
You can call it a whole lot of things you want to, but for this sake of conversation, I'm just gonna say I don't think this is happening. We've seen these rumors before. We just talked about LeBron and that whole thing. Remember, there were rumors about a teammate allegedly,
Oh, God, I don't know about that. That might be kind of true.
Well, hey,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
We're not going there.
We're not going to get into the Delonte West thing.
Hey, I'm just saying.
On the best straights right now.
But you get what I'm saying is that people, whether what's real is not, the point is this ain't none of our business. It really ain't. You know what I'm saying? And this is where
they do have 3 kids too, so yeah.
Yeah, and this is also one of the things that Stephen A. used to say.
Stop social media. I would tell my girl, why are you out there liking everybody's pictures?
Yeah, but the thing is, though, it shouldn't matter. This shouldn't matter. This is silly, and it's dangerous, man, because...
Yeah, but your former player, come on. Come on.
Look,
didn't like anybody else on the team. No other players, no other Heat coaches.
But we don't know that. We don't know that, though. We don't know that. And that's the whole point.
And sometimes when people stand close to each other, then people start to believe everything that's going on. There are so many other salient, legitimate things that we can get into rather than the crazy guy on Reddit that's putting together posts. And it's I don't know, man. And
Reddit's a ridiculous place, man.
Right.
An alleged buying of a car. Who cares? What are we doing? It went from I think this is thing to major conclusions.
Andrew, she's only dozens of pictures of Jaime Jaquez. Nobody else in the Miami Heat organization.
But do we know that?
Hundreds of thousands of people.
Do we know that?
He's been unearthed. Nothing's been unearthed. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Maybe he comes up on the algo. Maybe that's her favorite player. I don't know. Okay.
But aren't there more famous players on the Miami Heat? Jimmy Butler was there. Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero.
That can get everything done. Okay, shot time. Yeah, shot time, man. He can get everything done. Maybe.
I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying. It looked weird. I don't have a dog in this fight, but stay off the social media, man. That's just my kind of feeling on it. But you're right. We should not be criticized for things that you do that are innocent and you can't prove it. So I agree with that too.
And for as much as you can criticize someone for staying off social media, you can criticize the weirdos that are trying to put together the pieces that may or may not be there.
Let's be clear.
But these are some pretty good PIs, man. Some really good investigators. They're she hasn't liked anybody else. Only Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Hey, but also let's be clear. First of all, we don't know that. But the second part is, I do think it's important is, this is how we treat women when they get divorced. This is classic slut shaming. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And we don't even know if she's slept with a man or not. And we're doing this thing, not us, but just
real quickly, 10 seconds.
This thing to this woman, and she might not even deserve it. This is all silly. She gets to move on with her life.
Andrew, you get the last word. You're the woman on the show, the woman of the hour.
Like we talk about, anytime there's messy things going on in a locker room for whatever reason, we always say, how can we make this the woman's fault? And it's always can we get to a mom? Can we connect it to a dancer? Can we connect it to somebody else? Can they not just be just bad? They're just a bad team.
Well, sometimes it do be the woman's fault, though. But sometimes it's true.
Gotcha. But we don't know what the truth is. That's the point. But like I said, it is suspicious. You're only liking the one player on the team, nobody else. From what we've been told, I think that's that's out of pocket. Let's be honest, that's out of pocket. Nubyjas, if that was your girl, what would you tell her?
Well,
I know what I would tell my girl. But sit your butt down. That's what I would tell my girl.
Anymore, though. That's the other point.
That's true.
And also, Jaime allegedly is in a relationship too. So how come he isn't getting some slander too? I just want to say that.
That's true.
I bet his lady ain't happy.
I know.
And he ain't even did nothing.
But the rumor is the mom likes Nikki, and it's kind of on her side. That's what make the whole story weird. But like, look, these are third-hand accounts. Nobody really knows, but it was spicy, and it gave us like 5 to 10 good minutes of content right here. So we'll take it. All right.
It's that time of the year.
It is, and the Heat need to get in the playoffs and get out of that play-in tournament, and so they can make the playoffs. All right. Did she fumble the bag though, Andrew? $120 million?
I mean, she probably walked away with a little bit of a bag before she left too. So I mean, hey, you know.
I mean, but is it fumbling or is it just it didn't work and she
it didn't work out? Yeah, all right.
We got it wrong, yeah.
Yeah, that second quarter brought to you by, and the guys got a 10-point game here in the third quarter. The second quarter brought to you by our good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. Check them out online, AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. Yes, the Golden Eagle. Folks, it has landed in Bayonne, where I live at, right off of Broadway, there in Midtown Bayonne. Great Mexican, authentic Mexican restaurant. Great food, great vibes, and the libations are definitely flowing. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Got the mariachi shows. You've seen them right here on this program on Tuesdays. DJs on Fridays and Saturdays. Black nights on the weekends, man. They got the patio as well. Great, authentic Mexican food, man. They do a great job. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, online, AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. All right, we're back here live at Club Flamingo here in Hackensack, New Jersey, man. Some of the patrons are starting to come into the place here off of Route 46. Let's go ahead and get this thing started, guys. We're running a little bit behind. Guys, go from the NBA to the college game here. And probably the best story in the NCAA tournament right now is we haven't really had any upsets. I guess 10-seeded Arkansas is, I guess you'd say, the lowest seed or the highest seed left here in the Sweet 16. How about Amir Khan? Young man out there from McNeese State. You know what? Let me correct myself. His name is Amir Khan. He's the manager there at McNeese State, and man, he's taking the world by storm. He used to be an LSU fan. He's now with Coach Wade, who was the coach at McNeese State. Now he's going to NC State. It looks like Amir is going to follow him. But how about the NIL deals? He had hundreds of offers. I think he had about 7 or 8 at last check, well over $100,000. Your thoughts here, Nubyjas, on Amir Khan, man, showing us he's got that Riz and the aura, the first manager to get an NIL deal.
Okay. I mean,
comes out with the boom box and everything, man. I mean, a little young Deebo Samuel.
I mean, okay. All right. First of all, I appreciate that he doesn't say the N-word, and he goes out his way to not say it in these rap songs. So I appreciate that. I have a question here, and this is gonna sound harsh, but if Amir Khan was a young black man, do we think we'd be doing this? Do we think we'd be elevating him on the same level as
if he was at Duke or Stanford on an all-white team? Possibly.
I'm just, but you get what I'm saying. Like,
this is part of the
what
shit.
I'm asking.
This is part of the shit.
Asking politely.
I know what you're doing.
If he was a black dude, like the rest of these brothers on the team, would we even be here?
No, of course not.
Andrew, does he have aura? You think he got aura to be?
No. But you know what? Aura is subjective.
It's relative.
Some people, right? And he seems like. Congrats to him. This is what I will say. All right, congrats to him.
Yes. He capitalized on his 15 minutes of fame.
Get your money, young king. Get your money, young king.
This situation into a lot of money. You have cheerleaders wearing your socks. Like, who knows? As soon as
Under Armour sent him a custom yellow aura suit, Amir Khan suit.
He's got Buffalo Wings, Wild Wings.
When he goes back to campus, he will be the king.
Take pics.
And a legend, just a legend. So proud of him for flipping this. Just the other day, you know what was funny? I was like, go ahead and doing this. And my mom like at me, and she was like, "You heard of Amir Khan?" And then she said, and then walked away. So he has some type of aura. Okay.
He's got the aura, man. Look, it's on the back of his.
You know, the only thing that would have made this better if McNeese would have made, because you notice the tournament.
We got to get moving. 10 seconds.
It's all Power 4 teams in the tournament. I would like to won another game. This would have been even better of a story.
I agree.
But they lost in the first weekend. It was cute. It was fun. Life goes on. We'll see where it goes next. Good for you. Go bag, young fella.
Young King. All right, man. Good stuff here. Back in the game, and got a getting into the blowout territory. It is a blowout. 17-point lead for Reezy. Starting to pull away as he does, playing with the C's at third quarter. Brought to you by our good friends at Brooklyn Hills Pizza. Shout out to those guys, man. Brooklyn Hills Pizza, man, just came on board this week, man. Jose and those guys doing a great job. There they are, located in Short Hills, New Jersey. Check them out online. Brooklyn Pizza of NJ.com. Or it should be Brooklyn Pizza of NJ.com. You can check those guys out. Experience the future of pizza and their signature creations, folks. And we're talking about the signature bruschetta pizza. And it's got bold pies. And they also blend Brooklyn's classic roots with innovative mouth-watering flavors, fresh ingredients, and also unique twists. And it makes every item unforgettable. Check it out there. Look at Jose doing his thing there, man. Taste the future today, folks. Brooklyn Pizza in Short Hills, New Jersey. Brooklyn Pizza of NJ.com. We're back in live here inside of Club Flamingo here in Hackensack, New Jersey, Route 46, guys. We just made history here, guys. Has anyone ever done an esports or gaming show at a gentleman's club? I don't think so.
From the shake joint.
Start from the bottom. We here, man. Come on now. The culture,
You said it. What did Nubyjas just say? Did you just say the shake joint?
The shake joint.
Let's talk about it. Segue. Nice segue to the next story here. And of course, we've all been to Atlanta, Georgia. I've been there. Love it. Love the trap down there. Trap Music Museum. You got Magic City. You got Blue Flame. You got Goosebumps. I can go on and on, cheat and all those great places. But there's a documentary that's coming out and talk about the culture down there in Atlanta, man. And Magic City Strip Club doc is going to be coming out. It's going to be coming out here in the next few months this summer. Magic City, an American fantasy. It's a 5-part documentary, and it's produced by like Drake and also Jermaine Dupri, man. And they're talking about the owner there. The Michael, what's his name? Michael Burney, Mr. Magic, and they're talking about the rise of that place that's been there since I believe the 80s. Your thoughts here, Andrew? You lived there in the A.
I have.
You love those wings there, Magic City. I've had them.
You know what? That's the one thing I have not been able to get the wings. You needed to buy a section to buy like a table in order to get the wings. And the one day that we were going to commit to it, it was a fight night, and so the cover was ridiculous. So next time, I will experience those lemon pepper wet wings because you have to have them wet, right? I will say this, man. Magic City legitimately is
Icon.
Everything. It's that bar, right? You can go to Blue Flame and all the other ones, and then you'll see things, right? But the things that I saw at Magic City, when I say it's the hood Cirque du Soleil, it really is, all right? Ballerina type stuff, defying gravity. And of all the people to endorse this, none other than Jermaine Dupri and the guy known for falling in love.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play.
Yeah, and the guy that's known for falling in love for every stripper on Peach Street, which is Drake. You know, it's apropos. It fits the city. And guess what? I got my money gun ready, baby. Let's go. Let's make it rain.
There it is.
Oh, I love it. I look at the gun. Okay, I can't compete with that. But I will say this: that dude Drake is not going to beat the allegations leveled by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh no!
Because what did Kendrick say? You run to Atlanta every time you need $1. And guess what he's doing here? Running to Atlanta to get some money.
Oh boy!
Or the fact that he's too.
I'm just saying, he a fan. What is that, 69 gold?
Well, hey, but they're talking about the club's rise and the mystique and the global sort of presence that they have, man, and the influence on hip hop. Your thoughts on that, guys? And that is true.
I mean,
when you think about strip clubs, famous strip clubs in this country and gentlemen's clubs, I think of Magic City and the A.
And you have to go. I tell everybody, you have to go to Magic City on a Monday. You can go on a Thursday, a weekend, whatever. It has to be on the Monday. The time that I went on the Monday, it was like NBA playoffs. Fetty Wap's brother was there. And the ones I was literally walking and running.
Fetty Wap from New Jersey?
And then like 21s just fall off my shoe. You have to go on a Monday because that's when hip hop culture is there. The people are out. They premiere new music, and it's a fun experience.
I mean, and honestly, it's changed differently over the years. But a lot of artists, you go back to Kilo Ali, you go back to Oop Camp, you go back to Team the Dream, you go back to so many Atlanta artists, Outkast, Goody Mob, you know what I'm saying? All of them broke their music at the Magic City, okay? And it's a big deal. And also the wings are good now. I mean, now, my favorite is Atlanta or at another spot. We'll get there another day. But the Magic City wings are pretty top notch.
And you know what? I can honestly say I've only had it one time, and I was like, yo, these wings are actually pretty good. I got the lemon pepper, and I'm like, they're actually pretty good. Like, they're really good.
I thought you said you had Magic City. You said it was just the wings. Okay.
No, but I mean, I went to Magic City. No, I went for other things as well.
Oh, you kept it on the periphery, on the wings?
Yeah, but I wanted to try the wings. Yeah. I didn't go for the wings and things. I went for the breast. I went for the thighs. Yes.
Oh no, you went for the
and
things.
the legs.
Things.
Yeah. Legs, breast, and thighs.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part of a chicken, right?
Yeah, they got them in there. They got them in there.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to get me in trouble. It ain't gonna work.
The whole chicken order. We talk about the whole chicken cutlets. What you talking about, Larry? You thought we talking about chicken, right?
Yeah.
Right?
A time was had there. I actually took Kevin.
They got lamb chops.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I took Kevin, our producer, and a couple of Madden players. We took them to Blue Flame. And a time was had. They enjoyed it there. That's the type of stuff we're doing. Yeah.
Well, I think rapper once said to my boys is hit the Blue Flame.
There you go.
I still prefer Magic over Blue Flame any day, though.
I mean,
probably.
Vibe. I mean,
there it is. The acrobatics you're talking about.
It's two different things, actually. You know, you go for different things. That's all I'll say.
Well,
you guys gonna watch?
I'll check it out. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to watch this 5-part series, docu-series. Absolutely. I will be all over this, watching this. Magic City, absolutely.
I do got to say this, though. I do not like Drake's involvement in this because he's not from Atlanta, man. I mean, Jermaine Dupri.
Daddy from Memphis, not too far away.
I don't care. No. He ain't from Atlanta.
Not the same. He just felt like he fell in love with every single stripper in Atlanta.
But that's why Kendrick didn't lie when he said that man's a colonizer.
Oh boy.
Stay in Canada.
All right. I'll tell you what. We'll all be watching this. But you guys are gonna watch, right?
Yes. No, I hope they have a premiere at Magic, because then I'll go.
And you know what? Every part we'll talk about it on the show at least one of those days. And get you guys' thoughts and feedback on it. I hope it does well, because it is a true part of hip hop culture. What that place has done there down in the ATL. All right, guys, the game is over. Reezy has moved on. I think he had a 19-point win. He moves on, but before we get to Reezy, that fourth quarter brought to you by our good friends at Jerky's. Check them out online, jerkysnj.com. And guys, it's time to level up. You got to level up your game and get there and watch these flavors collide. I'm telling you, man, they got great food. We're talking about Caribbean fusion, Haitian and Jamaican fusion. They got chicken, they got oxtails, they got everything that you need. Griot, they got the Rasta pasta and fries, got the Jamaican cola as well, man. They got all that you need there at Jerky's in Elizabeth on 11 Broad Street. Check them out online. Shout out to Stan and the good people there. JerkysNJ.com will be there next Tuesday. Live from JerkysNJ.com. All right, let me go ahead and bring in my brother. There is Nubyjas Wilborn. Nubyjas, once again, just like last week and the week before that, the previous 2 weeks, I guess, it's kind of a slow start. I would say slow. Maybe got behind by a few points, evens it out, and then he stretches that lead. You look up, he's up by 20, and it's just coasting the last couple of quarters there.
Hey, man, he's on a roll. That dude there's got something going. I was not familiar with his game week 1 or week 2. Oh, shout out to the young lady. Okay, I see you, young girl. Do your thing. I definitely would like to get familiar with her game, but nonetheless, we get back here. Reezy, that young man is on a roll. He is making it happen, and shout out to him, and I have nothing but respect for it. And shout out to the sights and sounds behind you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Let's get it over to the third member of our broadcast crew. She's standing by with old Reezy, man. He's 3/4 of the way there, 75%. Andrea Richmond standing by with old Reezy, the Echo Tech.
Not Nubyjas saying, who that in the back? Who that in the back? Well, guess what? Who's that in front right now of the standings? And honestly, you've been on the six time and time again. Reezy, you've done your thing. And like Larry said, you start off a little bit slow, but then that third and a half quarter comes in. you pick it up and go. What is it about that beginning quarter? Are you like snuffing out the game and then your turnovers really start to fall in that third quarter? Tell me a little bit about the flow of the game, how it works for you.
Yeah, I think I'm just a slow starter. I missed my first shots. The first quarter is just getting the jitters out. So first quarter I try to keep it close. That way, like, they're not beating me by a lot. And then the second, third, fourth, I just adjust and go away.
Would you say those jitters are more for, so like, of course you're like here doing this show, obviously we're doing it in a very particular stage, so you might have some people showing up right there in the background, or is it, just snuffing out your opponent? What about the beginning and the jitters that you still have at this point?
Yeah, it's just all about how they play defense. The first quarter is all about figuring out your opponent and how they gonna play for the whole game. So I'm just missing open sometimes. I'm shooting contested sometimes. I'm trying to see what he gonna defend, what he not gonna defend. So that's really all it is. And then after that first quarter, boom, I know what he gonna do. So I know what's gonna be open. I know what I'm gonna shoot, and you see what I did.
I see what you did, and you own that thing. And guess what? You got back on defense, and then that turned to offense was cherry picking a little bit, right? Throwing it back to the back, to the back, to the back. Somebody behind Larry, and then also Nubyjas too. Let's go ahead.
Who's that behind him? Who's that behind him?
Hey, I will take second fiddle in that particular situation. I have no problem with that.
So, Reezy, as we're here live here at Club Flamingo here in New Jersey, man, it's starting to pick up in here. The customers are coming through. The young ladies are doing their job, so it's all good here. Reezy, your thoughts here, man. Look, Andrea was asking about the beginning. I'm going to ask you about the kick. When does it kick in that you're like, hey, it's go time, foot on the accelerator?
It's that second quarter. That first quarter, I'm figuring them out, but after that second quarter, I'm like, all right, let's turn up. Let's hit shots. Let's play D. Let's turn defense to offense, and that's really it.
Is there anything that you see? Is there anything that you see that you can point to?
Just see how they play defense, or see what shots they want on offense. So I just see that and just play it off that.
All right, man, you're 3/4 of the way there, dude. You're almost there, dude, to get a chair, man. Next week, I guess you're going to stick with the C's. What's the game plan for you?
Yeah. I told you I'm going to stick with the C's for this last game, and then I'll change it up after that.
Okay. All right, man. We'll see you next Thursday. I think next Thursday we'll be at Aguila Dorado Restaurant, the Mexican restaurant. So that should be fun, man. Have our good friends there. No mariachi band. That's on Tuesday, so we'll probably miss them, but that should be fun. Before we get out of here, guys, if you want to be like Reezy or any of these other players and join our ISG Basketball 2K Association, you can do it now and join us online, COMPETE4EVER.com/2K Association. It's free entry. Ages 13 plus. You can win cash and other prizes. King of the Hill format. Once again, join us now. Actually, you know what? Don't do it today. Do it to now. COMPETE4EVER.com/2K Association. Also, this postgame show brought to you by our good friends at 902. We were just there, Brewing Company. We were just there on Tuesday, man. 902 Brewing Company, also located right here in New Jersey, 101 Pacific Avenue in Jersey City. It's a craft brewing in Jersey City, producing ales and lagers, man. They got the big bright tanks, got the fermenters in there. We were just there, man. We saw they had the cigars and beer night, and then they had the real estate sort of conference the other night as well. Handcrafted beers, man, the best atmosphere as well. Just great times. They curate those good times there. And it's made right there in Jersey City. They got everything that you need, man. A spacious tap room. You can do got a variety of different events, yoga, live dancing, concerts, DJs, comedians, you name it. And they got the rooftop as well. Check them out, 902brewingcompany.com in Jersey City, and online, 902 Brewing Company or 902brewing.com. Once again, that's online, 902brewing.com. All right, guys, it's been another great show, man. What do you guys think, man? You like it here? Andrew?
The ability to make puns is even better. So let's run it back, please, so I can see some more. What? Huh? Yeah.
There's definitely some talent in here.
A lot of backs going on. Like I said, who that in the back? Who that in the back?
What's your name? I'll get her to come by here.
Oh no, not really. Who's that in the back? No.
Oh, hey,
Larry.
man. I am.
We're legitimately asking who is that in the back?
Just say hi. Just say hi. Just hi. Just say hi. Say hi.
No side. No side.
Hey there.
Yes, indeed. Hello to you. Now,
That was for you, Nubyjas. That was for you.
hey, look.
All right.
Now I know better that the stripper don't like me, but it's fun to look at.
We're here. We're here to talk sports and provide content and be entertaining at the same time.
Like 2 Chainz says, the scrumpers. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Hey, that
Real
is
quick, we
not
gotta
a
get out
wise choice. I can't afford it. Not
Yes.
yet.
Yes.
Although
yes.
not yet. Although things rolling.
We're gonna leave, folks. We're gonna get out of here. Thanks to everybody here. Reezy, 3-time champ, still the king of the hill. We'll see him next week. Andrea, peace up, A down. And if you're looking for her, you can always find her in the A. Nubyjas Wilborn, he's in those 3 rivers there. In Pittsburgh, PA, I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports Madden NFL, NBA 2K Association, CFP League. Thanks for watching here. We'll see you guys on Tuesday live from Jerky's in Elizabeth, New Jersey. And that'll do it here, guys. Live from Flamingo Club. Yes, here. The Strippy. We did it. We made history. Guys, have a great week. We'll see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.